Hey everyone, Shahar Duran here. How you doing? Here coming to you with another video with the frequently asked questions. Here's another one that is very common that I get, especially with the people who, if you're approaching network marketing or people with any experience in the work from home kind of arena. People ask me, do you have presentations? Where do I bring my guests? Where do I show this business to? Okay, so do we have presentations? No, we don't have presentations, at least not in the sense of hotel room presentations and gathering like that. Of course, you can decide to have your own, but there's really no point. You can see it different. It's okay. I'm allowing you to do it if that's what you want to do. But you see, our presentation or the way that we present our business is a little bit different. Being that this is a business that is all over the world, and it can be done from anywhere, as long as there's internet. And with today's, technology, anybody can be on the same platform at a certain particular time, and it can be all on the internet. So no, we don't have a meeting where you have to go to a hotel. It's also a lot less expensive than if you have to do a meeting in a hotel. It costs you money and all that stuff. So thankfully, we don't need to do that. But you just either do a hangout or you just plug them into a hangout or a webinar, we call it, that already is in progress, meaning whatever, the leader that is giving a webinar, we have the Monday night calls, and we have almost every single day of the week, there's some kind of a presentation going on that you can plug into, whether by phone or online access. And if the time difference, then there's always a recorded webinar that you can send your people to. There's so much resources that are available online. That is our presentation. So much more convenient. The one caveat about that I just wanted to kind of like give you a way of maybe how to work around it. When it's in a hotel meeting, there's a particular time in place. You have to be there. Your guests got to be there. Okay. Sometimes they want to be there and something, life happens and they got distracted or got traffic or whatnot. There's hiccups in life that take over sometimes. So the good thing about, the fact that we have it as a recorded online available, but even when you invite them to that, try to make them understand that it is going to be removed. Sort of build in a time essence into it, so that you don't just get people, oh yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it, and no, you want people to take you seriously. So you make a definite appointment with them. Yeah, the recording ought to be there, but you want them to feel that it's special, that it's limited, that it's only so many seats in the room, just like the hotel meetings. If the room is capable of holding 500 people and 600 showed up, 10, whatever, the first 10 people may be sneaking in the room and standing wherever, but anybody else who's trying to sneak in the room, security and will come in and kick them out, because it's a hazard. It's a fire hazard. It's against standards. So in almost the same sense, the same way, and then whoever didn't make it in time missed out. And there's not even a recording in live presentation. That is. So here, when we have the webinars and we have the calls, the recorded calls, or whatever platform that you choose to refer them to, and there's thankfully so many of them, so there's never a lack of or shortage there of those type of meetings, for them to be plugged in and hear from a few different leaders and get that taste of who and what we are about. So really try to limit them. That's the one tip that I want to give you. Try to limit them. Okay, look, we have a presentation. We can either do it at this time or that time. Can you make it to either one of these? Okay, if sometimes, look, it's legitimate. They might not have the time around that particular slot of times that you're offering to them. So the next question could be, when do you have time on your calendar? Let's see if we can work around it and check what else is available for your time frame that you're available. Get a commitment, because if you get a commitment and they just brush you off, because they wanted to get rid of you because you were bugging them, then it doesn't matter what day and time it will be. They're not interested. But if somebody that is genuinely interested, they need to feel that it's special, that it's something that they got to jump on, you know. So that's how you create it. You create it with making a commitment, getting commitment from them for this time that they're going to be on the webinar. And you jump on that webinar, if possible, with them, or follow up with them. Make an appointment, follow up with them afterwards, okay? If you want to go on the phone with them or whichever other way to follow up, but follow up with them, because you want to make sure that, first of all, that they got on, that there wasn't a problem for them to get onto the, you know, whatever webinar, whether it was live or recorded, that they were able to get all the information, or maybe they still have other, of course, they would always have additional questions afterwards, but this is the way to do it. Just make sure that you give them, you know, a time frame for them to commit into, and go get it. That's all it is. Thank you. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.